Hey guys, welcome to another install and preview for the Pocophone F1, and I'm a little excited today because I'm going to try a new OS, or at least I am doing this for the first time in my life on channel because this is Octavie OS or Octavie OS, whatever you want to call it. The version is 1.2 official based on Android 11, release date 8th of November, and it is initial release. So we will talk about the notes here: permissive user debug build, safety net passed with Magisk Hide plus props and stuff like that, recommended firmware 12.0.2, recommended GApps for vanilla is Nick GApps. So from the looks of it, it does look like a very initial build. So I would request you to hold on with a big grain of salt before you actually go ahead and try it, or take my or anyone's word for it, because we are not going to be using it this anytime soon as a daily driver. But might as well give it a try, check what is different, because a new custom ROM on the scene for any device is always exciting, because that brings in new fresh talent, new features and new ways of looking at Android. Now, before we begin, if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a video. We do have a Telegram channel along with a Telegram discussion group linked in the description of this video. Join us there to get regular exclusive updates. And if you wish to support us, our plans are very basic in terms of pricing. Go ahead and hit that join button. It really helps us grow this channel and make amazing content for you. Now, without further ado, hello awesome people. Welcome to Smartphone Tutorials. My name is Kailash. Let's get going.
Underestimating what we would become.
Now, as always in my installs and previews, this is something you're seeing daily these days, so I won't go much into detail. But as I said, and I say always, that I'm going to be formatting everything including internal storage in this particular video. So we do a format data to avoid decryption encryption issues, and make sure your data is backed up, make sure you have more than 50% battery. We will need the firmware file, the ROM file and GApps, and if you wish you can flash Magisk as well. I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to be using this anytime soon. So without further ado, let's actually boot into recovery here. Okay, so advanced and recovery. This is AOSP extended, which you saw in one of the previous videos. So Octavie OS, it looks red and black, which is like sort of my color. I love the red and black combo. So we're booting into TWRP. Of course, you need an unlocked bootloader with TWRP to flash any sort of custom ROM. So we're going to go to wipe, then going to go to format data, type in yes. Once that is complete, you need to go to the main menu of TWRP, hit reboot and select recovery. And check these, do not install. And this time when it boots back into TWRP, we're going to wipe everything including internal storage, and we're going to have a clean shiny flash. So let's go to wipe, advanced wipe, Dalvik cache system vendor data internal. Swipe to wipe, and then go to install, select storage. My files are on this OTG pen drive, so select that, hit OK, and select Poco F1. That's where I've kept the files. So select the firmware first, add more zips, select Octavie OS vanilla, add more zips, and select the Nick GApps. Swipe to confirm flash. Now, of course, these are 3 heavy files, so it will take anywhere between 2 to 5 minutes, the usual drill that you see on smartphone tutorials. But there's a small thing that I'd like to share with you while we are flashing these ROMs. A lot of people have been asking me, you flash so many custom ROMs, doesn't the internal storage of your phone get damaged? Don't you kill the life of the phone? In the long run, there might be some issues, but trust me, I have been flashing phones from the Samsung Wave Bada OS days, or even for that matter, the Nokia N73 series when it used to come with Symbian. So these, internal storages are very good when it comes to reliability. So I've not really had any issues, and don't worry, the days are gone wherein you would lose IMEIs and a lot of random things would happen, unless you intentionally or or you don't think before doing stuff, because the videos on this channel are very smooth and simple to follow, with all the links mentioned in the description. So let me know in the comment section if these installs and previews, like having a peek, having a first look at these ROMs really helps you. Do you enjoy it or not? Let me know what are your thoughts. I will wait for this to be flashed, and then we will see how this ROM's boot animation is. Alright, so the ROM is flashed. Wipe cache in Dalvik and reboot system. again. Why does this come again and again? Do not install. Anyways, so let's see how the boot animation is. Is it Google-esque or something of their own? I'm excited. Okay. Ooh, something little fancy and new over there. Octavie OS. Well, the name sort of tells me that it is inspired by octopus, but I don't know, I might be wrong. Octavie OS, 8 corners. Is it based on an octagon? I don't really know. Let's wait for it to boot up and let's see what all is included. Alright, so the boot time was not that long and we are on the home screen. Very few applications over there. Let's see, we have like 13 applications including YouTube Vanced. So let me tell you this, YouTube Vanced is becoming a thing in custom ROMs, which is really nice. Not from a YouTuber's point of view, but yeah, it's good for you guys. And it loaded. I love it when any particular custom ROM loads with black theme. Yeah, you should do that. It looks good. Even though I know this phone doesn't have an AMOLED display, it still looks good. Anyways, yeah, let's actually go to settings over here. And yeah, a little bit of different look over there. Yeah, the settings menu seems to be a little reorganized. Let me just increase the brightness a little bit there. I hope you guys can see it. Yeah, so it's colorful. The icons are probably on the other side. And it has Octavie Lab, that is probably their customization. Let's go to About Phone, Android version. Ooh, okay. So I'll tell you, there are two ways you determine what is the future of a ROM. One is by the quality of it and one is by the look of it. Now, this is of course an install and preview. So yeah, by the look of it, these guys look serious because you do have OnePlus-esque about screen over here, which says this is a November security patch. You have the kernel version 1.2, maintainer name is there. Yeah, it looks pretty polished. It looks pretty good. To me, it looked good at least. I mean, I don't know about you, but yeah, yeah. Even in the about menu, you do see that deep sleep 0%. So it does give you a battery snapshot there as well. Very good thing to do. So let's go to Octavie Lab over here. You do have RGB accent. RGB. I like that term. RGB. If you don't know what I mean, watch my new setup video. Anyways, so you do have a lot of customization options over here. From the way they have designed their about screen, I was expecting them to have a much better customization menu. I think they might change because there's an initial, build as they mentioned. But yeah, they have quite a lot of customization options, Voltia icon, voice over Wi-Fi and stuff like that. So I don't really expect it to have any major issues, although this might be too early because this yet again, yeah, this is an install and preview. So let's see what the camera included one is. It's a basic camera. It doesn't come with Gcam or ANX. I'm pretty sure sooner or later ANX will come or might already be working on Android 11. But yeah, you have wallpapers and a few other things. So the snappiness is there, the notification drawer and the whole feel or whole thing that makes a ROM difference is there. It is worth a try is what I would say. If you want to be safe, yeah, you can wait for me to review this ROM next week. I will be using it, but from the first impressions, it looks great. Let's face it, it looks great. The launcher is good, the smoothness is there. So yeah, that's what you get in an install and preview. I cannot tell you much from first impressions, but yeah, it looks pretty good. The battery menu and all the other options, the animations are there. So yeah, maybe I will definitely be reviewing it. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about Octavie OS? This was a quick install and preview of this particular ROM for the Pocophone F1. Until the next one, this is Kailash signing off at Smartphone Tutorials. Keep smiling. Take care. Goodbye.